Welcome back to the mat, guys. Today we have a dumbbell special. So I've got light dumbbells with me today, just 1 kilo. I probably wouldn't go any heavier than 2 kilos, but the choice is yours. All right, team, we are going to start down on our backs when you're ready. So grab your dumbbells, join me on your back, find the middle of your mat. We're coming all the way down to lying. Go ahead and bring 1 dumbbell on each side of your body. And then just place the dumbbells down, team. We're gonna lengthen hands by our side, feet hip distance apart. And I want you to go ahead and think about that pelvis. So starting with that nice big breath in, tucking the tail under, pressing the lower back gently into the mat, and then releasing. So just starting to bring your body, your mind to the mat here, guys. For your movement today, leaving anything from your day behind you for this time on the mat. Inhale, releasing, exhale, we tuck. 1 more here, guys. Inhale, exhale, tuck. Fantastic. When you're ready, go ahead and collect those dumbbells. Just rest the head of your dumbbell down on the mat. Keep your shoulders, your collarbones nice and broad. Start to bring those feet, if they haven't already, nice and close towards your bottom. And we're going to start with that pelvic tuck, tucking the tail under, lower back kisses the mat. Start to press through the heels, roll your torso up for your first spinal roll up, extending the hip to the top. Taking a nice big breath in and then rolling all the way back down, massaging that spine 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, exhale, scoop and tuck. We ripple and roll our way up. Opening the hips, squeezing the glutes, guys, at the top before you massage back down. Nice and slowly. Let's move through 2 more like this, team. Press through the heels, rolling your way up. Articulating 1 vertebrae at a time, guys, back down into the mat. Feeling that beautiful massage through the whole length of your spine. 1 more here. Press through the heels, we roll it up. And then meeting me at the top of your bridge there, I want you to stay there, hips extended, tail slightly tucked. When you're ready, we're going to float both hands up over your shoulders, and we're going to keep those dumbbells right over the top of the shoulders. Take a nice big breath in. As you start to exhale, I want you to drop your hips towards the mat slightly. At the bottom, just before your bottom hits the mat, press through your heels, exhale to lift. Inhale, we lower. Exhale to lift. Nice, team. So we're finding almost like our half range bridge pulses. Spine is long and we're leading the way with that pelvis, with the hips, rather than arching through your lower back to lift. Inhale and exhale. Drive through those heels for 6. In 5. In 4. Exhale in 3. We're going to hold that bridge lift in 2. Exhale. Last one. Lift the hips. Hold the top of that bridge. We're going to keep the hips still. Start to move the arms. Take a nice big breath in as you start to open the arms wide. Soften through the elbows. Exhale. Hands back over the shoulders. All right. Starting with just the arms here. Inhale to open. Exhale to lift. Nice, team. So you might feel a bit of a chest, bit of a pec stretch as you open those elbows wide. Inhale and exhale. Now, arms are really here just to distract you. Try not to let those hips drop. Inhale and exhale. We are here for 4. Inhale, exhale, close for 3. Nice and strong through those glutes still for 2. Let's go, last one. Hands back over the shoulders. I want you to hold here. Keep those hands directly over your shoulders. We're going to think about dropping down slightly through the hips, just as we did before. This time, let the elbows come with you. Exhale, press through those heels, extend the hips, extend the arms. So, hip hinge, elbow to chest press. Hips will hinge, elbows will bend, hips extend, elbows extend. So we're getting a little bit more movement, guys, through that whole body, arms and legs mimicking each other, just for 6. In 5. Nice job. Feeling that warmth through the back body. In 3, in 2, in 1. Reach those arms up, reach those hips towards the ceiling and hold. All right, team, to finish us off, we're gonna stay steady with the left arm, just the right arm opens out to the side. Exhale, close back to center. Right arm stays still, this time the left arm out to the side. Back to center. So single arm fallouts only, working on trying to not rotate or resist the urge to rotate to that opposite side or the same side as the arms opening out. Exhale, hand over shoulder. Good work, team. Keep those hips stable. Both hip bones facing the sky. We just have 2 more. Working hard to keep that lower body nice and still. Finish off this final one. When you're ready, hands are gonna float all the way down by your side. Roll that upper body, middle body and tail down. Good work, guys. Place the dumbbells down. Just give yourself a nice big hug. Knees in towards your chest. Hopefully you're feeling warm through those legs. We're gonna give the legs a moment to catch their breath, and staying in the same position, we're gonna think about your core, your tummy. So grab those dumbbells when you're ready. Feet are gonna be placed back down onto the mat. Go ahead and start with those dumbbells straight up over your shoulders. We're gonna work to keep them nice and steady here. Making sure we've found that neutral spine, little tuck of the tail. And then when you're ready, big breath in to prepare. As we exhale, right leg stacks over your right hip. Inhale to lower down, left leg leads this time. Inhale. So I want you to connect in, guys, with what's happening at your pelvis as you're moving from right to left. I want you to work really hard on keeping that pelvis as steady and still as possible, just like we did in our bridge series. Now, happy for you to stay here if this is feeling good today. Otherwise, let's progress. Right leg lifts to tabletop, the left leg lifts, we hold there. We're gonna keep that double leg tabletop. This time, right toes tap the floor. Exhaling as we tap. Inhale to come back up. Left toes, tap. Inhale to come back up. So we've just reversed the breathing there. Exhaling on the way down to tap the toes. Now you've got a lot more tummy load going on in that double leg tabletop, especially with those dumbbells straight up over the shoulders. So just check in through your lower back. Have you lost that connection to the mat? If you have, find that little tail tuck, see if you can reconnect. We are here for 3. We're gonna start to add on. In 2, exhale, 1. I want you to find your double leg tabletop hold. We're gonna lift head, neck and chest. Sweep the hands by your side. Chest lift. Lower head, neck and chest. Reach your right leg long, this time single leg extension. Tabletop, chest lift. Nice, guys. The left leg extends. Okay, so a little bit of a combo going on here. To your chest lift, to your single leg extension. Finding your upper abdominals as we lift the head, neck and chest, and then making sure we've got that neutral spine as you find your single leg extension. And lift. I've got the quivers here, team, as I find that chest lift. All right, let's move for 4. And lift. For 3. And lift. 2 more. And lift. Let's go, last one. We're gonna meet in your chest lift. Double leg tabletop hold. I want you to think someone's got a string attached to your chest bone. We're gonna lift up an inch, up an inch. Keep reaching those hands all the way to the end of your mat. Lift and lift. For 8, for 7, for 6. Stay with me, guys. For 5, for 4, for 3, in 2, and 1. Coming all the way in, guys. Well done. You can ditch the dumbbells off for a moment or go ahead and just give those knees a little bit of a circle. Fantastic. We've got one more little series here, working on some unilateral control in this same position. So let's bring our feet back down to the mat, hands over those shoulders. We're gonna start with right leg in tabletop, left leg can stay on the mat. Take a nice big breath in. As you start to breathe in, I want you to start to lengthen left arm, right leg. Exhale. Left hand, right knee comes back to center. Inhale, we open the arm, lengthen the leg. Exhale to center. All right, so we're finding a variation of our dead bug. Exhale to center. Let's go ahead and add on a challenge here. The next time that arm and leg comes back to center, float your left leg to tabletop. Okay, so a little more stability work going on here. Left arm reaches, right leg lengthens, back to center. Now, if you've lifted that left leg and you've immediately felt like your ribs are popping up to the ceiling or you've lost that lower back, that's perfectly fine, guys. Just keep that left foot on the floor. Keep that left leg connected so you can focus on your form and that core connection. We are here for 4. Exhale. For 3. Nice job, guys. Arm doesn't need to go too far here. You'll feel that anti-rotation work happening just with a little bit of movement. The last one, guys. Drawing back to center. Now, if you need to, place your right foot down. We're going to go straight to the other side. Right arm, left leg long. Draw to center. Reach and stretch. Exhale to center. Now, keeping a little soft bend in the elbow can always feel nice too, guys, through that arm, through the shoulder and chest. Let's start to add on. Next time you're in center, right leg can lift. Find that lower back, find that connection. Reach and stretch, arm and leg. Doesn't look like much, but it sure packs a punch in terms of that control and stability, guys. We are here just for 4. For 3. Don't rush this. In 2. Last one. Coming all the way back through center. Well done, guys. Hands can come down, feet can come down. And just give that pelvis a little bit of a rock and roll. Good work, team. All right, we're going to transition off our back. It's about time. We're going to roll onto your left side. Bring the dumbbells over to your left side. You're going to stack yourself. So forearm underneath that shoulder, knees, hips, and ankles are stacked. And we're just going to grab one of your dumbbells here. Rest that dumbbell down onto the top of your thigh and lift away from that mat. Okay, we're going to think about your right shoulder. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, we're going to float that right arm just up onto that 45-degree angle and then lower back down. Exhale, lift and lower. Now guys, if you need to, ditch the dumbbell. You can do this whole sequence without the dumbbell, working on that control and your form. Otherwise, stick with the dumbbell. We're going to start to add on our layers here pretty quickly. Let's go for 3. In 2. Good. On this next one, I want you to lower the hand down and hold. Top leg is going to reach out long. We're going to press through the forearm, lift into your side plank hover. Okay, from here, team, we're going to hold that lift through the side waist now. Top leg, top arm. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. So a lot more load through the shoulder, through the tummy. I want you to think about pressing through your left shin here in this position, team. We won't be here for long, I promise. Let's move for 4. For 3. In 2, arm and leg are going to hover, we hold. Let's go, last one, lift arm, lift that top leg. I want you to turn the palm to face away from your body. Keep that top leg lifted, elbow towards your hip. Inhale and exhale, push. Inhale, press. For 5. For 4, lift away from that armpit, guys, on that left side. Last 3. In 2, getting the wobbles here. Let's go, last one, lengthen the arm, hold. Last layer, top leg down and lift. Tap and lift, just to hip height, guys, for 5. Woo, for 4. Last 3. In 2. And 1, hold, guys, lift away from the mat. Press into the left shin. We are here just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Whew. Come off that left shoulder, guys. We're going to transition out of that position into a high kneel. Go ahead and give those shoulders a bit of a roll. Good work. And take that right leg out to to the side of you. Okay, we're off that shoulder for a moment now. Dumbbells can stay off to the side. And go ahead and bring your hands either to your hips or hands behind your head. We're gonna keep that left knee right underneath your hip. Take a nice big breath in as you grow tall. We're gonna start to lean over to the left. So letting that left elbow lead the way towards the mat. As you exhale, lift back up. So working on that side flexion. As you find that hip or that side hinge, I want you to lift by contracting under that right side tummy. Inhale, lift. Well done, team. We're gonna anchor down through that right leg as heavy as you can so that we're not lifting through that right side. And if you need to, you can bend that right knee just to take that stretch out of the inner thigh. Whatever feels best for your body. We're gonna start to add in those arm layers here, guys. Let's find that side flexion hold. Pressing through your left shin, we're gonna reach the arms out long. Bring the hands back behind the head and lift. All right, a little bit of load here, guys. Arms will reach, hands behind the head, lift. We are here for 5. If the arm reach doesn't feel good, leave it out. Just focus on the side flexion. For 4. Well done. In 3. And lift. We're gonna hold that side flexion in 2. Last little bit here, guys. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Meet me in that side flexion, hold. All right, just the arms, guys. We're gonna reach long and pull down. Reach and pull. Anchor through that right heel, guys. Squeeze your left shin down into the mat. For 4, for 3, in 2, reach and hold, arms go long. We're gonna sweep all the way back up to center, guys. Well done, hands can come down to the mat. Pull that right knee underneath your hip. Fantastic work, guys. We're gonna transition down onto your back. So meet me in the middle of your mat when you're ready, keeping the pace. Grab your dumbbells, bring your dumbbells onto your left side for me. Okay, team, we're gonna find that same position we started in, that bridge position, hands by your side. And if you've got light dumbbells, just crisscross them over. So you've got both dumbbells on the left side. Okay, hands are gonna stay by our side to start with. Little tail tuck. We're gonna lift your left leg to tabletop. We're progressing to a single leg bridge to finish us off on this right side. So let's press through the right heel. We're gonna lift the hips up into your hip bridge. Inhale, we lower down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Start slow here, guys. I want you to focus on your form as always. Both hip bones facing straight up towards the ceiling, working on avoiding any rocking or tilting through the hips. Now, if you need to, you can keep your left toes on the mat really lightly here, just so you feel like you've got a bit more support. Let's go for 2. Let's go for 1. Lift and hold. Find your bridge, and I want you to stay in that bridge. We're gonna get that left arm involved. Bend the left elbow, keep that left elbow just resting on the mat. Lower the hips back down. All right, exhale this time, lift the hips, punch that left arm towards the ceiling. Hips come down, left elbow back to the mat, punch and lift. Inhale, punch and lift. A little bit of coordination. If you need to, guys, keep the arm out of this movement. We are here for 5. In 4, we're holding that bridge, holding that single arm punch. Last 2. Let's go, last 1. Lift the hips, punch those dumbbells towards the ceiling and hold. All right, our bridge, we're keeping our hips nice and steady, just the arm in and out. This is our final layer here, guys. Working on that isometric hold through your right glute, hamstring. We are here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Last 1, punch those arms to the ceiling, lift those hips a little bit higher, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, you did it, come on down. Woo. All right, let's stretch out through that right leg. Place the left foot on the floor, scoop your hands behind your right thigh, guys. We're just gonna find a little bend and extend through that right knee, just letting any tension or cramping sensations in the hamstring go. If you need to hold a little bit higher, go for it. Whatever feels good for your practice today. You can find that straight leg raise and just move the ankle. And then guys, we're gonna find a moment to take a glute stretch while we're on our back here. So when you're ready, placing that right ankle over your left knee. We're gonna let the right knee fall out to the side. Hands are gonna scoop underneath your left thigh this time, and then pulling that left thigh towards your chest. Let gravity do its thing as your right knee falls out to the side. Now, if you can, with your head, neck, and chest, guys, if you're up here, lifted off the mat, I really encourage you to either maybe get a ball or a pillow to pop underneath your head. I want you to relax down into the mat as much as you can with that head, neck, and chest. Take one more breath in. Exhale, pulling that thigh in towards your chest. Well done, team. Let's unravel, placing the feet back to the floor. We're gonna bring the dumbbells onto the other side of you, and we are transitioning our way over onto your right side. All right, guys, let's do this. So we just need one dumbbell. We're gonna set ourselves up, right forearm underneath the mat. Knees, hips, and ankles are stacked. We're gonna take the dumbbell in our top hand here. All right, let's lift away from the mat. Take a nice big breath in. We're gonna start with just the arm. Exhale, left hand glides up on that 45-degree angle, slowly coming back down. Exhale, lift, and lower. Beautiful, guys. So like I said, dumbbell can stay with you. Otherwise, just do this with body weight. Starting to think about the shoulders, the deltoid muscle. If you need to, if you're feeling a little bit necky here, you can turn your neck, your gaze down towards your right forearm. We are here for 2. We're going to start to add in our layers. All right. Last one, hands going to come back down. Resting the top arm on your top leg, reach your top leg out long. We're going to find a side plank, so pressing down through the right shin, right forearm. We're going to lift top leg, top arm together, and then lower back down. Exhale, lift, and lower. So a little bit of endurance here in this position. We can move slowly here, guys. Do not rush this. For 5, inhale. For 4, for 3. This side is definitely shakier for me. For 2. On your next one, lift the top hip. Reach the top fingertips. Turn the palm to face away from your body. Top leg reaches long, just the elbow in and out. For 5, and lift. For 4, and lift. For 3, and lift. 2, reach and stretch, arm goes long, hold here, team. Left leg lowers down, taps the mat, lift it back up. Tap and lift. Pressing into the right forearm, guys, right shin, hips stay stacked just for 4. For 3, you got it. For 2, last one, lift and hold. Lift away from the mat, guys, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, wanted to get out of that one. Give the shoulders a roll, guys. Come off that right side. We're gonna lift up into our high kneeling position. Go ahead and reach that left leg out long. We're gonna bring our right knee underneath our right hip. Go ahead, bring your hands behind your head. And then we're finding that extension through the crown of your head, little tuck of the tail. All right, guys, inhale through the nose. We're gonna start to lead with the right elbow. Up and over towards the top end of your mat. Exhale, restack, high kneeling. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, high kneeling. Now, this side, guys, might feel a bit different, and that's okay. Sometimes coordination or just body positioning might be a bit different, but I want you to focus on 2 things. Anchoring down through that left foot, and then as you're lifting back up, try not to just sort of yank your way up through your back. I want you to think active contraction through that left side tummy. That's where the breath comes in. Let's start to add on here. Find your side flexion and hold. We're going to reach the arms out long. Hands come back behind the head. restack. Well done, team. Inhale, reach the hands. Hands back behind the head. Exhale, we lift. So 2 cycles of breath here. Reach, inhale, pull. Exhale, restack for 4. Stay with me, guys. Your last little bit of side body work. We're finishing off on our backs. Last 2. And lift. Let's go. Last one, side flexion, hold. Press down through the right shin. We're going to reach the hands long and then back behind the head. Staying in that side flexion position. Anchor through that left heel. For 5, I'm smiling, but I'm shaking. For 4. For 3. For 2. Reach those arms long. For 1, we're going to bring the body and the hands straight back up and over. Coming down to the mat, guys. Well done. You can bring that left leg in. Let's come down to lying on our backs, team. Dumbbells over to that to that right side. Settle down into the middle of your mat, guys. This is your last little bit of work for class. Let's finish off strong. Okay, hands by our side. Make sure you've got both of those dumbbells on your right side. And we're gonna start with your left heel connected to the mat. Go ahead and bring your right leg to tabletop. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, press through the left heel, lift your hips, single leg bridge. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. If you need, guys, right toes can rest on the mat for that extra bit of support. Single leg bridges will never cease to challenge me. Let's start to think about adding in that right arm. The next time the hips come down, keep them there for a moment. Bend your right elbow. Inhale. As you exhale, press through the left heel, punch those dumbbells up to the ceiling with that right hand. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. You got it, team. We are here for 5 and tap. In 4 and tap. 3, we're gonna meet at the top of that bridge. In 2 and tap. 1, press into that left heel. Hips are gonna stay even, extending the hips towards the ceiling, just the dumbbells. Right elbow to the mat, chest press. In and out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Punch the dumbbells out long. Lift your hips, guys, a little bit higher. Squeeze that left bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank goodness. Come on down to the mat. Oh my goodness. Let's stretch, guys. Go ahead and place that right foot to the floor. Pull that left thigh in towards you. Let's start to bend and extend through that knee, guys. Good job. Finding that release through the hamstring. And then we're going to find our glute stretch to finish us off, team. So when you're ready, let's take our left ankle over that right knee. Left knee will fall out to the side, guys. We're going to scoop in and behind your right thigh this time. Head, neck, and chest rests down onto the mat. Take a nice big breath in. And then exhaling, guys, we're going to pull that right thigh towards your chest as much as you can. Definitely tighter on this left side. Making a bit of a mental note that maybe after this video I can spend a couple of extra minutes mobilizing and stretching through that left hip. Inhale. Exhale. Right thigh in towards the chest. Good work, team. Feel free to hang out here for a few extra breaths if you need to. Otherwise, coming out of this position, all we're going to do is bring ourselves in for a nice big hug, holding in behind both thighs, and then rocking with your feet up and over your head, finding that little rock and roll up the length of the mat, guys. A little bit of fun, a little bit of flexion, mobilizing to finish us off, coming all the way up to sitting, team. And that finishes you off for your dumbbell class today. Well done, guys, on completing that class. That was a tough one. I will see you again soon.